Look at this thing, guys. Little, I don't know what it is. Let's go into it. Still a mystery. Bale Oaks Gestation. It's a monumental sculpture created by an American. All right. Little American representation. I don't know. There's a little art. Well, American art in the heart of Brisbane, Australia. Brisbane's the third largest city in Australia. Seems like it's got tons of money. Everything here is very clean, seemingly very new, very modern. You don't get much of a feel of history here. It's a pretty new city. I mean, I think it was established maybe late 1800s as a penal colony, and then it started to flourish into what's today a modern major city. So it sits behind Sydney and Melbourne. I believe Sydney is the biggest, then Melbourne, then here. A lot of Australians call where they live just a big country town. So what does that mean? I think it's like they're still connected to the land, or at least they want to associate themselves with connection to the land, and you kind of see it through the way people dress. You get some of these dudes wearing like these like country outfits, hats and boots, where they kind of look like they're in Texas. And then the women do the same thing. They just wear dresses that are very kind of like country style. So it's confusing because you're in a big, major, seemingly very wealthy city, but people are dressed like they're in Texas. And then you see like architecture like this. I think it's like ironwork or something, right? And it feels like you're in New Orleans. It's the Hotel Carlton. Or you feel like you're like in South Carolina. So it's, as an American to come here, super confusing. It just feels like kind of like being in Houston, Texas, with being in a major city, but where people are like just status quo, not easily ruffled, just kind of go with the flow style people. But then it has a bit of that kind of southern charm feel with the architecture and the social graces. If you go and interact with people here, there's kind of like this social flow that's very much not like you'd find in New York. In New York, it would be more kind of like, what do you need? What can I get you? Really fast. Here, it's more of like this sing-song interaction you have with people when you need to get something in a store or ice cream or, you know, whatever. So, this is the center of the walking area. I don't know what to say about it. Maybe I'll stop here.